Okay, here, Robert, who'd like to kick us off? Yep.
Robert, last week you mentioned the importance of the subs. Today was the same story. Percival getting a goal right at the end and Jessica Naz playing a crucial part in it. How impressed are you with the squad depth for the team and how much has it improved over the recent weeks?
I'm very impressed. These players are performing every week, and I'm picking the same starting 11 for 3 games, and they still have the energy to go in and make an effort in the games. And I think for the long run, we need that energy. So I'm very pleased with that. I'm also pleased by the players in training, because normally sometimes the reserves win against the starting 11 in training as well. So we have a really good competition there as well. And you need that to make sure that you develop every week.
And that's now 6 points from 9 from the opening 3 games. That includes a match away to Chelsea. Could you have hoped for a much better start, considering you had to play the champions as well, and 2 impressive performances against Bristol and Brighton?
It was hard to count in winning against Chelsea away, right? So I think 6 points in the first 3 games is a really good one, but I think the main thing here is how we play football. This game today, when we actually play the way we want to do it and how we dare to do it for 90 minutes, and how we can score the last goal in the last minute. I think that's the main thing I'm very pleased with. We actually play some really good football out there, and the players are really brave. So the points is very important for the result and the table, but for me the performance is the most important thing, and the players is really taking in what we want to do, and I'm very happy for that.
Robert, surely it's the perfect week for you. 3 games, 3 wins.
Yeah, and 12 goals. So yeah, it's a wonderful week, and I think that's what the fans from Tottenham want, us scoring goals and winning games. That's what we want to do and what the players want to do, right? And I also think that it's a proof that we are on a journey, on our way to do some really good stuff. We're going to lose games as well, of course, but I think how you dictate this game after they scoring an early goal and we just stick to the plan for 90 minutes and keep going, I think that's the most impressive thing for today, because getting that goal in the early stage in the game could affect us, but we just get back to it and we continue playing really good Spurs football, and I love it.
You seem to have had an impact straight away, which obviously you're very pleased with, but how much better can this Tottenham Hotspur team get? How much better can they get?
I think we can be really good. We started low, I would say, when I took over, and the players they had a bad year last year. You can see that from self-confidence and environment and everything, and also not having a good training environment last year affected them. 8 weeks now, I think we have really good trainings. Every game we become better, and we dictate games against good teams. So I think we can be even better. And you see, just the players just starting to get to know each other. I think in the long run, when you get to know each other, like Olga and Ev in the midfield, you take it to another level. So we still have new relations we need to build on, and when that happens, we're going to be even more excellent. So I just think we need to work with those relations and according to how we want to play. But the sky is still limit, right?
Can I ask you about Beth England? How long it's going to be before she's back in action?
A little bit tricky because that injury is not a normal injury, but she's hopefully on the pitch before this Christmas break, and hopefully in a few games of those. But it's really hard to guess, I would say. But she's following the plan, and everything is according to the plan. But who knows? November or December.
Thank you.
Yep.
Hi, Robert. When that goal from Grace went in, what were you thinking? I know you were talking about her ahead of the match.
I think, and I've said that before, that she's a brilliant football talent, and now she's just not the talent, she's actually performing and dominating in this league. So I think she pretty much is one of the best players right now performing, and when she do that kind of a goal in an important game when it's 1-1, that shows she's not fair or anything, right? She just take that shot and shoot it so good. So for me, I'm very impressed how she can keep the level up at that young age, right? So I'm very pleased with her.
You're her coach. Have you had a word in her ear at training? Maybe try that in the matches?
Yeah, she had that shot, and she's doing that in training sometimes as well. But it's more like the first half she's doing it when she's stressed, and then it looks not so good, right? So she needs to learn when to do it, when to save energy, and she's learning every week, and she's so determined to learn, and she's listening. So it's really fun to work with that kind of player, because every day is a new day to develop, and I'm kind of the same way with me as a coach. I want to develop every day, and she's the same, so it's a good match.
Yeah, it certainly worked today. Nice to see Beth England here today supporting the team. Was that good at half-time to kind of speak to the players?
Yeah, I'm bringing her to all the games, because she has the speech before every game, basically, because she's the captain for this team, and she has a big part of that. So even if she's injured, she has a major impact on the players, I would say. And also just have her around when people wanted to chat. It could be the starting 11, it could be the bench players. After the game, she can get it from a player perspective, what I'm speaking from the coach perspective. So I'm using her leadership a lot, and she's really good leader. So I'm very pleased to have her with me.
You mentioned she does a speech before the match. What kind of thing does that entail?
Mostly she cover up the things I miss, I guess. I'm starting with the speech and then I'm done, then she takes over and then she nails the most important stuff. And I think every speech she has had this far is amazing. And I think she inspired the girls. So she's a great speaker. Do you say speaker? Yeah, and she's a great person. So I think it's good.
While she's injured, Martha is scoring the goals. Another one today. How impressed were you with her?
I've been impressed from the first day, I would say, and she gives us so much stuff, and she scores goals in different ways. She missed a really good opportunity today, and then that chance came, and I think it was brilliant to take it on first touch and actually nail it. So I think the way she scores is in different ways, but it gives us something. The way she presses is amazing for us. She will run to the end, right? And I think as a leader to connect the balls, to be smart in the discussions. So she gives us so many stuff, but of course the goals is really important.
She was taken off late in the match, holding her hamstring. What's the initial prognosis there?
Cramp. So shouldn't get cramp, but she ran a lot today, so she just need to take care of that and make sure she gets even more fitter so she can play 95 minutes next time.
So no worries.
No worries at all.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Cool. That's all we've got time for, everyone. Thank you very much.
Thank you.